We in this thing. Another day in the office, guys. Rob, what's up with you? It's taking so long to add these people, man. I don't know who Uncle Mike too is. He tripping for sure. For sure, for sure. Yeah. What the hell? Trying to add. What's up, boy?
What's happening? How you doing?
Good. Hold on. I'm adding one more. Taking forever. What's up with my guy?
What's up?
Hey, we in this thing. Hey, man, first off, some people don't know who y'all are. So, Ryder, go ahead and tell them who you are, man.
Ryder Lyons, quarterback, Folsom High School, 2026.
Ooh, Isaiah, tell who you are, man.
Isaiah Frey, former NFL cornerback, 2012 to 2016.
Oh, this is interesting. So, y'all kind of got like, you know what I'm saying? We got the defensive side and the offensive side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, real quick, Isaiah, what advice would you give somebody like Ryder? You know, because you played in the NFL. So, what advice would you give him?
First off, Ryder, nice to meet you, brother. I've already heard a lot about you, man.
Appreciate
Congrats on your success, man.
it.
It's amazing to see.
Yes, sir.
I think on my end, man, just keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep it with your head down. Just keep grinding. I think, you know, being able to manage your time and do what you need to do to get better every single day, 1% better. I think that's the biggest thing. So
Yeah.
that's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Damn. So, Ryder, man, I mean, sophomore winning state. That's crazy. What, like, on some real stuff, like going into this year, well, into that football season, did you think that you know what I'm saying, that all could happen, or you just took it one game at a time?
I mean, let's look right here. I mean,
Okay.
we got this was way
Love
before the season. 60 touchdowns in the season. I got 61, and then Open State Championship. We didn't win Open, so I mean, I didn't make it all the way, but we're coming for it next year. You feel me?
No, that's tight.
it.
That's cool. What mentors in your life helped you get to this point?
I mean, the big one, obviously, my parents. Like, I got the best parents in the world. I really believe that. I really, Coach Doherty, all my coaches. I mean, everyone in my life. I'm so blessed. Like, everyone in my life been so helpful to me, and that's. I mean, obviously, without any people, I would not have been able to do any of it. You know.
Got you. Okay. Isaiah, man, you tell them about your journey real quick, man. College and then to the pros and what teams you play for.
Went to Jesuit High School, then went to University of Nevada. Then was able to get drafted to the Chicago Bears from there. Was there for about 3 seasons and then bounced around from like Tampa, Pittsburgh, and Dallas. But you know, like kind of the same sentiments as before, man. I think, you know, it's a grind, just like anything. I think, you know, that there's a lot that goes behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see. You know, everybody's able to see success on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, but you know, you got to be doing the extra stuff that's going to separate you from everybody else.
Yeah.
I think if you're doing everything that your teammates or even your opponents are doing, man, you're not going to get any better. So it's those extra hours that you put in, you know, outside of the facilities, what's going to separate you.
For sure.
Playing for the Cowboys, how was that being a Dallas Cowboy?
Yeah.
It's cool. I mean, it was cool. You know how it's it's one of the premier NFL teams, and it was a good experience. And that was right when they just moved into the Star too, so it was cool being in a facility like that. But yeah, it was dope, man. That was Dak in Zeke's rookie year, so it was a good experience.
Did you play multiple sports in high school?
I did
But you hoop too?
hoop and track. I know it don't look like I hoop back then. Now you be with me now, but yeah, back then that was something, man.
Yeah, because this dude Ryder, man, he could hoop a little bit. I think he could stick to football, but he could hoop though. No, seriously, he was doing his thing this year. At first I was like, ain't no way a quarterback gonna come up in here and take it serious. But no, there's some key games. He came in, kind of turned the season around a little bit, got a lot of offensive boards. One time scored on the other team's basket, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
I was say that was my first game back. That was my first game back.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but no, for seriously, man, it's good to see him. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of kids should do it, not just focus on one thing. You're seeing a lot of kids focus on like just basketball, or just football, and then a testament to him. I think he won state, and then he waited a little bit and came right into basketball. So
I think it's good as schools letting them do it too. I think that's the biggest thing is finding a school that's able to allow you to do that, man. Because I'm a big proponent of that, man. Letting guys do multiple sports, and there's a lot of schools around here that just don't allow that too often, man. And it hurts the kid in the end, unfortunately.
yeah, I was a little hesitant. I was like, damn, he just won state. You think he gonna come hoop? Like, shoot, mission, he did that. I'd be like, you know what? I'll catch y'all next year. You know what I'm saying? I did my thing,
Right.
throw the flag. You know what I'm saying? But Ryder, going into that state championship game, I believe you had the game-winning drive, right?
Yeah. So we're down by 7, and there's 2 minutes left. We drive like, I don't know, 60 yards. Then we score, and our coach goes for 2, and we get stopped. So we're down 1 point with probably like I don't know, like maybe a minute 50, 2 minutes. I don't know the exact time. And then so our defense, of course, best defense in California. They locked in. They got a 3 and out. They punted. It was like 65 yards to go in like a minute 20 maybe. I don't know. So actually, the start of that drive, 3, we didn't get any yards. It was 4th and 5, I think. Which was a scary play. I mean, state championship, you're down by 1, 4th and 5. But I mean, our whole team. That team was amazing. We just kept getting better each week. So we drove all the way down. Last play, like 20 seconds left, and we scored. I feel like that's the best way to do it. It was crazy.
So when they kick that field goal and they're up, is it going in your head like you ready for that moment? Were you nervous at all, or was that just something you was ready for?
I mean, of course, I feel like everyone's gonna be nervous in that moment, but you just have to be like, oh, like I've been doing this. Like I've been since January for a game in December. Like I have all the resources for me to make I've done this. Like I don't need. There's nothing really to worry about. Like you obviously have nerves, but you don't. You just got to go out there and do your game and go play.
Isaiah, what was your best game in the NFL, man? Being a corner, and how was that? Like, who's your toughest guard? I got 2 questions for you.
I think in my era, I had 2 guys, man. I had Calvin Johnson, obviously Megatron, man. The dude's impossible to cover. Luckily for me, we had Charles Tillman on our team, and he kind of took that role. But every now and then he'd line up in the slot, and then I had to go against him, and it was a tough task. And then Antonio Brown, dude, he's probably the only receiver I know that can get out of a comeback route in 2 steps, legit. Like,
All right, hold on, wait a minute. What the hell is the come out route? Talk to me. What is that?
A comeback?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a 12. It's just a 12-yard just comeback. I mean,
Okay, just making sure. Making sure. Making sure. I don't know the football lingo, so y'all gotta be patient with it, brother.
It's all good, but yeah, he gets in and out of his breaks like nobody, man. Like that dude, that's why he's special. I know he kind of crazy right now, but it is what it is. But, on that football field, dude was a maniac.
Wait, did you have to guard Randy Moss, or was he gone?
My rookie year was the only year I was playing. When I was in the league and he was playing, but he wasn't. I wasn't playing much at the time because I was a rookie, and he was old at the time, so that was the only time.
Oh, snaps.
Yeah.
Okay, Ryder, Okay, now going into next year, how do you top what you did this year, and how do you stay motivated?
I mean, we lost 2 games. We're not losing any games this year. So
Woo, okay.
yeah, week 1 or week 0 technically we got Long Beach Poly on the, and week 2 we got Sarah. So I mean, 2 of the best teams in California. Gotta send a message, Folsom Public School, we can compete.
Okay, dang. When you played at Jesuit, who's the top team back then, Isaiah?
It was Long Beach and De La Salle. Honest, back then they were still in they run of not losing any games. They was on like 180 games, whatever. But it was Long Beach and De La, and then Mater Dei was decent, but then also who was the other school out there in Santa Ana, where Centennial, yeah, Centennial was good back then too.
Nice.
Yep.
They good in hoop now. They doing their thing in hoop.
Right.
So and then as you obviously from Jesuits in Nevada, how important was grades? I mean,
I think that's that's the first thing you got to think about. And I know it's different times now. There's money involved and whatnot, but back in that day, you had study hours you had to go to, and then if you did good in class, study hours dwindled, or if you did bad in class, they asked study hours. So I think the biggest thing that I learned in high school that helped me in college was being able just to manage my time, get my workouts in, get my studying in. And then for me, I lived in Marysville, so I had to travel to Jesuit every day, which is 45 minutes. So combining that travel with my work, my study time and my workout time, man, it was a test that helped me in college.
Yeah.
So Ryder, so what's the goal next year, man? I see. Did you write anything down yet for next
I
year?
mean, it's written in my notes, but it's not written on the wall yet. It's coming soon though.
Okay, who told you about to start writing things down? That's something you just start doing, or what?
No, I had or I still do, but it's like a sports psychologist who helped me a lot. I feel like that's a big part. It's kind of new to like the whole sports, but it's coming in for sure. Like you got to be mentally tough. There's a lot of stuff in the mental part of especially playing quarterback, but just in sports in general. Like, so that's been a big help. Like goals, like meditation. I got hot yoga in the morning. I have to tell you.
No, that's no.
Oh,
we joke around a lot, but
yeah,
hey, keep doing your thing. I know I
yeah,
do
yeah,
joke around, but you on point, brother. You got to just keep doing what you're doing.
yeah.
So and then during hoop season, you would do football and then come to practice, right?
Yeah, yeah, because
So
most of like the end of basketball season is like contact period, so coaches are coming through. So I would have practice 7:30, throwing in sixth period, then I have basketball practice after.
damn, okay, you was doing it. I mean, football. I know you got some football questions, Isaiah. I'm not a football guy, so you go ahead and give me some football questions.
I mean, yeah, I just, we're not getting too much in depth with you on the thing because you're a basketball guy. But I think for me, right, I think the biggest thing I want to know is like, when you out there playing quarterback, what what are you looking at as far as at a deep? Looking at the 2 high, 1 high, off
Uh,
corner, press corner.
I mean, I think our coach does it one of the best in the country. Like we got on every single play we call, we have like a pre-snap, and then I know my drop and I know my progression. So the main thing I'm looking at the pre-snap, like if whatever play it is, I'm just looking for that. And it's more like it's not really a bunch of like coverages. We don't focus a bunch on coverage. It's more like placement of the defenders because it's in high school especially. It's like I mean, I might know it's cover 2, and then he knows it's cover 2, but then the defender at wherever is gonna mess cover 2 up. So it's like,
Right.
what just happened?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. What's your
Dang.
what's your favorite cover 3 beater?
I mean, most of the cover 3 most of the cover 3 stuff we do is just we'll throw seams. Like
Yeah, for sure.
we're just that we do a lot of seams. We do a lot of like ambiguous stuff. So
Yeah.
which is I think another good thing, like preparing me for the next level. Like I would say
Yeah.
50, 60, 70% of our pass play where our receiver is going to be able to choose. He just got to find space to win. Like he can snap it, he can post it, he can take it, he can fade it.
Right.
A lot of options, which this is why we spend so much time together, because like that chemistry only comes from time together, not time anywhere else.
Right.
Together building that. Because I need to know that if you see that, then you're gonna take that, or if you see that, you're gonna snap
Right.
it. I gotta be on the page with my receiver like that.
I know Coach Doherty, man. He's a amazing coach. Obviously, man. His resume speaks for itself.
Yeah.
How much does the older quarterback back from the focus? Quarterback I played against was like Kerry Grossart, he was a really good quarterback back in my time. And then you have Dano Graves and the other. There's a whole bunch of them. How much have you kind of picked their brains a bit to kind of
I would say a lot. Like Jake Browning, he's been very
Right.
helpful. I went to a camp he did like a Sacktown 10 camp, like 10 best quarterback or 10 whatever quarterbacks from Sacramento, and he did a little camp at Folsom, which was super cool. Just like, I mean, as a quarterback, you want to like just pick his brain. You want to learn everything from him. Like he's been he did so, and he was just out here training us like a couple weeks ago. And he was just telling me a lot of stuff I have to work on. I'm like, yeah, for sure. Like I'm gonna listen to you, learn from you, because you've done it.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah,
that's good.
All right, hey, I got a football. I don't know football, so be patient with me. Is 7-on-7? Is that like cool to do?
I mean, me personally, I don't play 7-on-7. That's a big thing for my coach, Coach Doherty. It's like the no, because like he wants us focused on our team, not traveling the country to go play for.
So 7-on-7 is
I
bad.
have that same opinion.
Why? So explain to the viewers. I don't know, but just explain. I'm curious.
Here's my personal opinion on it. I can go all day about this. I think they've turned that into AAU basketball, which isn't good. Honestly, I think it's bad. You, as a quarterback, I think you develop bad habits, for one. And then two, I think you play with players you're not going to play with in the season, which is not going to help you in the season. Like Ryder said, they practice all year from January to August and then finished out in December to play that one game in December. That took 12 months. You can't put a team together in 2 weeks and expect them to go out there and be successful. And I just don't agree with it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I mean,
It's like AAU.
it's just a lot of like. I mean, I know a lot of people who play 7-on-7. I'm totally. I mean, there's a lot of people who love it. Yeah, and like what in the comments, like, I mean, it's definitely good. Like you can train, you can get better from that. I just don't know if it's like there's definitely some benefits, but there's also some things that aren't good from it.
Hey,
Exposure, you get exposed, man. You don't. As far as
Man, if you're going to make it in one hand grab all in the video.
How important is the combine before the NFL? Is that something that's important?
How important is what?
The combine, because they be running the 40-yard dash, all that. Is that's something important or what? Talk to me.
I mean, I think it's important. You gotta go. I mean, you gotta go show what you can do, I guess.
Because in basketball, I don't feel it's that important. Like they don't even show it.
Do you?
Yeah. There's a big. I was actually wondering that. Like, there's a big difference. Like, I've never basketball. I mean, I've never really seen a basketball combine. Like, I don't know.
No, they have it.
It's important to the fact you got to get your numbers, and that's how all the scouts see what they like and what they don't like. Like, obviously, as a corner, if you out there running a 4.6, 4.7, you're probably not getting drafted, right? So,
What did you run? What was your 40?
I was a 4.41.
4.41?
Yeah, 4.41.
I heard you yesterday on the court. What was that 4.41 at?
That's crazy because I told you I pulled my hamstring.
Hey, so real quick, we're going to talk some football because this guy, Ryder, really believes that Purdy is better than Mahomes. So we definitely got to talk about that.
Okay. Let me clear my take real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
My take was, when you asked me that question, at the time during that season, Purdy had been playing better than Patrick Mahomes. At that time. Now, as the season went on, Patrick Mahomes might have rise and played a little bit better. Playoff Pat. I mean, he was unstoppable. But like at that time, Purdy was playing better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you got, brother? Isaiah, talk to us. Who you got?
So I argue with one of my good friends all the time. I'm a big Purdy fan. I
Oh,
think hear me out. Hear me out. I'm a really big Purdy fan, man. I never put him above Mahomes, but I put him in the top tier of quarterbacks in the league for sure. I think honestly, you kind of seen the difference. I think he played a really good Super Bowl, but you seen the difference between him and Mahomes in the Super Bowl. Like there's levels, and Mahomes is on a totally different stratosphere than everybody else in the league. I get that, but Purdy's a dog, man. Purdy's
okay. So what? Okay, talk to me about this, y'all. I don't know football, but talk to me. Lamar Jackson be doing his thing in the regular season. The playoffs comes, we don't see him in the Super Bowl. What is going on, man? What is happening?
I mean, it's hard, bro. You're in the NFL with everyone. Everyone is good.
right.
Like
Yeah.
insane. It's hard. I mean, I think Lamar's insane,
Yeah.
and it's hard to win games.
You know, the thing is, as what you've seen, the league is a copycat league. That's what they always say. When you get up there, it's a copycat league. So as the season progresses and everybody gets film of every game of what quarterback's playing, man, you see different things that they'll bring out and see, like from week 7 or whatever, that Lamar had trouble doing. Like he had trouble reading cover 2 when they rolled, something simple like that, and they'll expose it in the playoffs. That gets exposed in the playoffs. So it's tough. Like Ryder said, man, they're professionals out there running around, and they got professional coaches out there scheming.
Yeah.
All right. So Isaiah, your first NFL game, were you nervous?
Hell yeah. Most
Ryder, state championship game, were you nervous?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean,
So wait, did you guys win? Y'all won section. Did y'all win NorCal too?
yeah. So
So all three of them.
and all 3 games were very end, last plays.
Damn, that's gonna be tough to come back with, man.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Our,
Damn. And then the first game, y'all got them the first game of the.
well, we never played Poly, but Poly's good. So we got so this is what happened. Last year we lost our second game. Basically, my first varsity game, we lost to Sarah down in San Mateo, who was like a top 25 team in the nation, and we lost by 7, which it was. I mean, that was a tough game. Like that was my welcome to varsity game. That was first. I was out, like, basically coughing blood. I was dying. But I went back in. I mean, we lost by 7. And then, so since we lost that game, Sarah will beat everyone else all the way up into the state championship open division, where they played Modern Day. And Modern Day beat Sarah by 35. But Sarah was, like, killing teams. Like,
So had you guys won the beat Sarah in that game, would you guys have made it to the open?
I don't know, because we also lost to De La Salle.
Gotcha. Okay.
So, I mean, it was we were technically when they were doing it, we were technically higher ranked than De La Salle because
Right.
we had a harder schedule, but they got up higher, which was kind of weird. It was just like human, not computer.
Yeah.
But
And you guys don't play Grant?
we don't play Grant.
I would like to see that game.
It wouldn't be a game.
They wouldn't be. Yeah.
What?
Nah.
For real?
It wouldn't. Now Grant got a good program, man, but they
I like their head coach. Is Sid?
Yeah.
I like Sid, so that's why I like it.
It's the difference between D1 and D3.
I don't. And then so no matter what in football, they can't move up.
They did it. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. They did it differently this year.
Yeah.
They changed it this year, so I don't think you could move up. Last year you could move up, not this year.
Right.
So Grant played Rockland, and yeah, they did whooped Rockland, but so did we. So
Damn, y'all okay? Isaiah, you got any more football questions, man?
No, that's it. I mean, that's all I got, man. I think
Reek said, "Do your homework on 21 season when Folsom played Grant."
Hey,
oh, they did.
Hey, listen, hold on, wait a minute.
It was like,
hold on. Hey, I like Grant. I know the coach. That's why I like them. So I gotta.
They got a
I'm just
program.
saying.
No,
They got a program.
got a good, but there's levels to high school football, and they're not on that level yet.
Okay, so who else besides Folsom, who else is on that level?
Out here?
And
Workout?
you can't you can't say Jesuit because you coach there. You can't say that.
Nah, man, nah, hell no. And I'm not. But out here in NorCal, it's just them, and then you got Sarah and De La. Honestly,
Oh,
Damn.
Pittsburgh was kind of nice. Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh,
was nice.
Pittsburgh, yeah, Pittsburgh solid.
13-0 when they played us,
Yeah,
and they were blowing teams out.
I'm trying to.
They got
St. Mary's is solid. Someone just said that too. St. Mary's always has a good.
it was tough, until they play Rockland.
For real?
Yeah, but St. Mary's was nice.
I mean,
for sure.
So
SFL got the best. They got the best. Yeah, it's the best.
Oak Ridge is like a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Oak Ridge was a good team.
So okay, Ryder, the person your quarterback coach, I think it's quarterback coach, is it NorCal passing?
Yeah, that's head coach.
Oh, that's the head coach.
Yeah, he's the quarterback.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, y'all be getting it. That looks real. And then Isaiah, you got your own stuff you be doing?
I got my diligent dedication stuff when I have time, but I plan on getting like a whole deep going on right now, man. I'm trying to get that squared in, man. My work takes me right now.
So
Said Dorsey, go.
oh yeah, he real,
Yeah.
real for sure. So what was your best game in the league? Interceptions? How many interceptions we get?
I had two.
Two?
But my best game was probably the Pittsburgh game when I was on Chicago. That's probably when I had my best stats.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Ryder, what was your best game this year?
Del Oro,
What you do?
9 touchdowns.
Wow.
I ran 4 through 5.
Okay. So you was more in the Mahomes hype than the Purdy, but we gonna talk about that a different day. You still owe me my push-ups for sure.
Yeah, we went 10 for 10. The backup scored 2, so we were 10 for 10 on drives.
Yeah, it was easy money, huh?
Yep.
So now, you got 2 more years of high school and you already won state. That's crazy.
Hey Marcus, let me ask you this question. What do you think of like AAU basketball? What is your opinion on that?
AAU basketball. Oh my God. Real quick, hold that thought. Ryder, your brother's gonna be a better hooper than you for sure. He was just out there today. Just want to throw that out there. AAU basketball, I don't know how to feel no more because there's so, especially in Sacramento, like, okay, you know how in football, Folsom is the team, right?
Right.
Sacramento don't really have no clear-cut program. So it's kind of hard to say, okay, this is the AAU team to go to because they're all similar and there's no high level. Like I said, there's levels to this. So I would say like the Oakland Soldiers, Jalen Green Elite, West Coast Elite, those guys are top tier. Sacramento, we got too many teams. We got too many, and it's watered down. And we don't know who's who. And then players are going to different teams. And that's why I don't think it's good because you're not all we're doing right now is just a high rec team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Instead of like right now, you would say Folsom's the best football team.
Right.
They got this person, this person, this person, this person, right? And then in basketball, it's like when it comes to AU, it's like I don't know who is who. I know the Soldiers is it. I know like Arson, like you could say some names and you kind of can see. So I think it's good in the sense that kids get the experience and go travel and have fun with it. But when you go play against those elite teams, the Cooper Flag teams, wherever he's on, it's a different level, right? Yeah. And then like I think Ryder can attest like some of the teams we hooped against that we lost to, there was just some teams are on a different level. It's just unfortunate, but it is when it comes to hoop, they're on a different level. And
right.
That's the part. And then you don't like with you two, you guys, you know what I'm saying, elite athletes, you guys can like you can't hide it. Like you guys played at a level where there's no hiding that, right? And I feel like AAU, you could hide it, right? You go to Hardwood, drop a mixtape, I dropped 30, but who was there?
That's good.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Who was really in the stands? So, or who was you really playing against? And then, like, when you go to state and you play in championship, you're playing against the best, for sure. Everybody's there, right? You might have some players that aren't as good, but that team is the best. NFL, you going against Megatron, that's crazy. You're going up against the best. There's no hiding from it. And a lot of kids have this false reality of, oh, I'm him, but you're not playing against nobody. So when you do, it's gonna get people
Right.
get exposed.
Yeah.
I
So
mean, I've been trying to navigate it because my son's turning 9, so he's getting to that age where he's doing all that basketball stuff, and I'm just entering it back in. So I always like to get everybody's opinion on it.
and I would say this too: when Ryder came out, not just Ryder, all the football guys, that you football players have this explosiveness that if only if you could control and understand change of speeds, but you guys have a natural ability to be explosive. And I would say for the young guys to play football, run track, and do basketball, if you like do it all, don't just worry about basketball, because basketball you won't get what you will get in football, if that makes sense.
Different muscles for sure.
Yeah,
You're
So
working stuff.
like
yeah, for
Ryder
sure.
came in physical, strong,
Yeah,
right? You know what I'm saying? Just he brought something else, and he a quarterback, so most of the time quarterbacks ain't gonna be physical.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like really, like you know what I mean? So I would just say keep having your son play all the sports. So
Yeah.
then when he gets older, you'll kind of understand. Okay, this is what he's good at.
I wish my school would do that too at Jesuit, because I mean we had some guys on the football team that should be playing, like our quarterback CJ, and even I played basketball the other day with one of our linemen, Caleb Ball. The dudes can hoop. They'd help the hoop team, man. It's good work for them as much as it is for the team. So I wish more schools would allow that, man. It bothers me that they kind of push football players away to kind of deter them from playing basketball. I don't get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ryder, how did you take it? I mean, were your parents like pushing you to go ahead and hoop, or were you a little hesitant?
I mean, I was hesitant at first. Like I didn't. I mean, like he was saying, I didn't play last year because he didn't. I mean, I wasn't really allowed. So this year I had to go to. I went. I mean, it's easy. Our coach at Folsom was asking me to come to 1 or 2 tournaments in the summer to meet the team, and then wait football season, and then start when the football season ends. And I was like, okay, that's like I'll do that. That's cool. I really want to play basketball. But then like during the football season, I was a little bit like, bro, like, do I really want to stop this and just go straight to basketball? But I mean, my mom really wanted me to. My dad was like, bro, like, or something. But I mean, I wanted to, and it was a great decision. Like, I love playing basketball. I wish we were still playing. Like, I was having fun. I wasn't. I mean, I think it's also a good, like, it's not like it's hurting me. Like, I'm playing basketball. I'm working different stuff. I'm still staying, still working. Like, I'm working on my. I feel like a big thing is football is so like down in the turf. Basketball is like jumping. So
Yeah.
I'm like getting more explosive and that way more agile, more quick.
Yep.
Cool. Well, hey man, I appreciate both of y'all. Great conversation, man. Ryder, you still owe me 140 push-ups. Isaiah, I apologize for dropping 30 on y'all yesterday.
Hey, don't we
Uh,
next week again? You ain't going to the Philippines next week, are you?
I'm
Right on.
there. And then
Okay, all
also,
right.
Isaiah, if you don't know, Ryder tried to guard me. If you want to go ahead and look, I was killing him.
All right.
That man
Let me
could
tell
not
y'all
guard me.
quick. Let me tell y'all something. We are hooping. I just had a whole practice. We ran 4 suicides at the end. 4 suicides. He's gonna put the camera up. The first 2 clips where I'm dying for air is the only ones he kind of cooked me, and then he's just gonna post those.
I cook everybody, okay? And
We're still 1v1.
listen, we
We're
might
still
need to
1v1.
get to the field. Matter of fact, we might need to get to the field because I feel
Stop.
like
No, don't
I don't
even
know.
say
Stop.
it.
Now you going overboard,
Hey,
man.
you know what? Hey, we never have
Now
hoopers
you
come to the. We never have hoopers go to the field. You guys always try to come over. We need to come to the
I
field.
because it
play
wouldn't be fair.
quarterback, and you cannot guard me in football, and I will
It
strap
would
you.
not be fair.
Or what? We'll set that up. First of all, if LeBron went to go play football right now, he'll give you some touchdowns right now.
Hey,
Okay.
I love LeBron. Hey, I ain't letting this big ass off the line. I don't care how big that dude is.
Bron can't get off the line.
He probably could. He probably get off the line a little bit. He ain't that
But
dude a monster.
he the only one. He the only one. No, yeah, he the only one.
Nah, yeah, no, Bron. Hey, Bron would be a problem.
You
Man.
name Braun like that's not the craziest
Bron,
athlete of all time.
Russ would be a problem too.
Rust, okay.
Yeah.
D Rose in his prime. I can see him being like a running back.
Facts. He would.
AD, maybe he could be a receiver.
Getting thrown to the water cooler, bro. Easy.
Who else we got? James Harden. He gonna
PG be nice. PG would be cold.
yeah.
Obviously,
But
Zion be stupid.
Zion, there we go, Zion, there we go. But dang, we never have hoopers convert over. But I appreciate y'all, man. Have a good one. Remember, y'all cannot guard me at all.
All right,
None of y'all.
I bet.